Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo. What's up with it, Leo? Coming back with another general. I appreciate all the love and support, likes, comments, and subscribes. And shouts out to everyone that's been booking with me as well. Thank you. Off rip the sun in the chariot. So you could be moving on or traveling, relocating. But with the sun in the chariot, it's letting me know that forward movement, truth came out, so now you can move forward, or just getting over someone, judgment. You saw something for what it is. Once the Leo knows the truth, good luck convincing them otherwise. Once they got you figured out, ain't nothing you can tell them. Yeah, that's right. Dominant energy, fixed fire. All right, what does Leo need to know at this time? Please and thank you. I'm going to be picking up on how you feel and the person you're dealing with, how they feel. Someone could be crying over you right now. Now I'm seeing the strength card. So you have discipline. You're in control. Someone is crying because you are disciplined and in control. I see you getting the 10 of cups. So whatever makes you happy, you're focusing on that. You're on the hunt. You're trying to get what you want. But let's see how this person feels about you as well, or how are you showing up in the world. How is the outside viewing you? What does Leo need to know? How does Leo feel at this time? You're preserving your energy, you're preserving your resources. This could be pentacles, meaning money, but each pentacle could represent an energy source. It could represent like a chakra point, crown chakra, heart chakra, root chakra even. You're focusing on your energy. Now, energy too, how you being viewed from the outside looking in. Knight of Cups is someone who is looking to invest their emotions, or they're looking forward towards change. They're looking forward towards what can they invest in. Who can I give this cup to? How you feel physically is you feel left out in the cold, or you left someone out in the cold. You could be leaving something alone. What you're ignoring is work. There's a need to put in work, or there's a need to collaborate with someone. Or there's a need to pay attention to coworkers. You're not seeing everything. What's keeping you grounded is the Knight of Swords. Very focused on the future. Very focused on what's coming ahead. Very focused on like your daydreams and what you think of. Tower moment. You could be going through a tower, so a sudden change, realization, or an epiphany for energy 1. Energy 2. How do they view you? A lot of obstacles. They're trying to get to you, but there's too many obstacles, or there's too many hurdles, or it's like jumping through too many hoops. You're making them jump through hoops. If you say jump, they say how high. How do you feel physically? Okay, Ace of Cups, you feel blessed. Universe is giving you everything that you want. Everything is attainable. But what's being hidden? Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, ignoring your passion or your sexual energy, or ignoring some type of creative endeavor or a task that you may need to do. You could be putting something off. What's keeping you grounded is that you know you have many opportunities ahead. You just have to seek a solution or find it. You feel like you're in a toxic connection or a devil connection, or this could be a toxic connection with a devil card, a trauma bond, a sex-based or artificial or superficial connection. How do they feel? They feel like you're turning your back and going the other way. So someone feels stuck. Someone feels like there's a toxic soul tie or spirit spouse. The other one feels like they're turning their back, going away because there's too many obstacles or burdens. You feel imbalanced, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Should I stay? Should I go? It's like you're being torn between the two, your heart and your mind. 1 minute you're all in your head. The next minute you're in your feelings. You don't know what to do with. Like, it's like I can't even focus on how I feel physically because I'm all in my head, or I'm too much in my feelings. What's being hidden is you already know the truth, or you read between the lines. It's not what they say. It's what they're not saying. It's not what they're showing you. It's what they're not showing you. Yeah. So people are trying to uphold illusions in that way. But you can kind of already see through it. Yeah, something's fishy here and you know it. Back to how you feel. 4 of Swords. Preserve your energy, wait, rest up, or just heal. You're trying to heal from this toxic bond. Or Spirit is saying heal. Energy 2, the Emperor. They're in control. They're going in their own way, or they are a leader. People view you as a leader. They view you as someone who's in control, or someone who makes their moves. They're dominant. They don't give no fucks. Okay, continue to put in the work. Continue to work, or you're working. Everything is working out in your favor. Yeah. Look forward towards the future. I see love in your future, or a future investment paying out. I also see travel, relocation, or just moving on in general. You want to move on. Moving on. The Chariot. Yeah, you're moving on and traveling, relocation, moving towards something, or getting over someone. Yeah, you're withdrawing your energy. It says fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Someone wants to say sorry. Someone wants to say sorry. Or this is your sign that they're going to come back and say sorry. But you moved on already, or you are moving on. Someone is obsessed over a Leo. So let's just say if this is a connection, it says believe what you see, face reality, or live in la la land, choose bravely. So this is like you want to move out of a connection because you figured out the truth, or you're fed up, or oh yeah, it's like your energy wasn't being appreciated and reciprocated, therefore you pulled your energy back. Yeah. Or you moved on, or you feel like it was a shady offer, so you was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just focus on this instead. And that's how they feel. They feel like you're bossed up, you're moving on. They could secretly love you too. The Lover's card came out, or they thought you were the one. They think you're the one. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Don't have to be. Let's pull a card for each sign. Leo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. And let's see what we can get real quick. Please and thank you. Yeah, somebody's got feelings for you here. Either an Aries or a Libra. Or some type of baby mom. Some type of mom figure. What does Leo need to know? Dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Leo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we need to know for Leo? Dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Please and thank you. Once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If this ended up resonating, like if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. There goes that Chariot again. So emphasis on you moving on, traveling, or relocating. Moving on, travel, or relocating. Either one. Long distance relationship even. Or you have a job to where you travel. You could care less about the petty shit because you're more focused on the future, the bigger picture. You're more focused on your family, your legacy. You're still putting in work even if you feel like it ain't working. Small progress is still progress. Yeah, that's right, Leo. You don't give a fuck. All right, this is going to be for Leo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Leo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Yeah, someone wants to collab, or they have secret feelings, or they want to come with a proposal. But you seem independent, or you seem preoccupied. You're minding the business that pays you. For some of y'all, they could have already came and it was a missed opportunity. But they still want to spin the block, or they upset about how things turned out. Now you're settled in your own energy. Co-creating with universe. Universe is letting you know when and how. Someone wants to come in with an offer. Like I keep picking up on someone else's energy. That's why we did the check-in today, to see how they feel about you or how you being viewed. Yeah, they definitely want to come in with an offer. They're juggling. They're in their mind. They're like, should I do this? It's a karmic situation or a karmic contract already. Or someone's going through karma, which is why they want to apologize. Yeah. All right, Leo, if you're dealing with an Aries, they want to build together or collaborate. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they feel left out in the cold, or they could be struggling financially, or you need to leave them out. Leo dealing with a Gemini, they want to turn their back and go in a different direction, or they're thinking about leaving, or they already left. Leo dealing with a Cancer, they're resting up, waiting. Now it's not the time, or they're dreaming about you. Leo dealing with the Leo, tables turn, bridges burn, the wheel of fortune. The ball is in your court. What are you going to do? Leo dealing with a Virgo, that shit is dead end, turn around, transition, go the other way. Leo dealing with a Libra, they want to come up with a solution to fix the problem. Three of Cups, they want to work together and come up with a solution. Leo dealing with a Scorpio, they're all in their head thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. Reflections, memories from the past. Leo dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to control you, dominate you, or they're holding themselves back, self-restraint. Leo dealing with a Capricorn, they're trying to build, but they're unstable, instability. Leo dealing with a Aquarius, they're holding back with their true intentions. They really want to fuck, but they're hiding that. And Leo dealing with the Pisces. They're protecting their energy. They're preserving their energy or saving their money. Or they feel like the energy wasn't being reciprocated, and that's why they started holding back. They needed to preserve their own energy, or there's a need to hold back and preserve your energy. Whoever's trying to bring me down is already below me. If this resonated, hit that like. If you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. That's all I got for the sign of Leo. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.